everybody. I have this Coop. It says chicken coop heater. Okay, user manual, and I think I'm using that picture as my front. And I bought this. Okay, I think I got free shipping, which is really cool. And it was from Pennsylvania, so I don't really know. I mean, yeah, it's from China originally, but most everything is made in China. I don't know why, but it does. But anyway, this is the low temperature side, and I got the hot side underneath me here. And it's all done in like a heavy plastic that kind of doesn't melt. And it comes with everything it says here. I mean, it has this little controller, which is really cool. Okay, I can't wait to try all this. It has a zip tie, so you can actually zip tie it to the roof of your ceiling. My roof of my ceiling is wire. It's all done in wiring and wood. So I think that would be so cool to have that. It has these really cool legs, okay, and these legs do extend by twisting. See, so you can twist them up and then twist them down. So you can actually use this for baby chicks, which I thought was cool, because I can use this when I do have the baby chicks and I'm trying to get them to be bigger. And, if I'm doing incubator and I got tons of them, this would be great. It would be able to fit all of them and put them in the giant incubator, and then they would just love it. Anyway, not giant incubator, giant brooder. Oh boy, getting slow. It comes with everything. Got zip ties, the manual, which I've got right here, the screwdriver, and all the little supplies they give it to you. They give you everything, even the screw. Look at how nice that screwdriver is. Really cool. And you got all these extra tools, so I'm real happy about that. Comes with its legs, which are really big and probably not easily broken like most of them are. So I think I've broken enough of those ones to make me go crazy. And so those are really nice in case I want to use it that way. I kind of like it because, for my brooder, look at that. You can put all the babies underneath there and it'll be comfortable. And the only bad thing is, when they get older, they're going to start jumping up on here, and that would just freak me out. But by the time they get their feathers, they're not even in the house anyway. They're outside. Because if the temperature drops anywhere below, I think it's like every week or so until they turn 8 weeks, then they're good on their own, unless it's going to be low, like in its 35s or something. Then the baby chicks don't do so hot. So I'm going to try to do a bunch of eggs this year, again, because a lot of people like watching me do the incubating eggs. So anyway, I got this really cool thing I'm going to try. I'm going to actually put on the roof inside the Bantam area. And it does have a temperature gauge thingy on it. Let me see if I can show you that. And, this is how the controller, you can't even read it on this controller. You can't see it well enough. I might have to rewrite it. And it says here, timer, signal, lamp. And this one over here says temperature, signal. That's where those little teeny dots that light up. Then there's a power button, which is in that little red mark. And then you got your up and your down button and your set button. I thought that was a reset button, but no, that's a set button. So you set it, and that's where it stays. And where I'm going to keep it at for Bantams is this one right here, 59 to 68. I thought about going lower. Maybe later on when it gets colder, I can go lower and then get used to it. But right now, it's right now it's about, the highs in the 60s and sometimes in the 70s. So I don't really want to go higher. I want to stay low because, the temperature on a chicken is high, and especially Bantams and everything. So if it's nighttime when you sleep anyway, you don't want it super hot because it's hard to sleep. And you don't want it super cold because you shiver all night. So I want to make it comfortable for the chickens. So that's why I'm leaning toward this area here. Now when it gets to be really, 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 really cold and everything, that will keep it at that temperature. But then there's a lot of vents, so everything gets circulated, so it moves around. Anyway, this is my information. I've been reading it, how and all the warnings and stuff like that. But all my chicken houses are cages. They're actually a giant cage. People don't believe me until they come and see it, and they're like, "Wow, this is a giant cage." So I got my zip ties. I got the tools that I need for doing stuff. I got the legs, 4 legs, if I decide to do it that way, but I'm not. And then I have the upper legs in case I want to set it up for if I wanted to do that for big chickens, but they'll just knock it down, drive me nuts, unless I have a wooden floor, and I don't have a wooden floor. And I'm going to go ahead and try to put this thing up and then move the other heater into the other area. And soon I'm going to introduce you guys to 2 new chickens that I have traded some roosters for and they gave me a hen and a rooster and a miniature rooster, the smallest rooster in the world, they say, and I have another game bird like Alice, but this one's a little different colors, and I'm going to introduce you guys to them very soon here. I just want them to get used to my area, how I do things, and make them happy. Anyway, I can't wait till I start using this, and I'll let you guys know how it goes, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.